What's up, Dragon Brood? You know, I have to admit, as much as I like Magic, and even some of the people I like over at Wizards, we just had a product announcement today or yesterday, I guess, that really disappointed. And we're going to talk about Innistrad Double Feature. There's a lot of things here that make this possibly the largest letdown of 2021. But let's get into it. Okay, first off, let's start with at least the good parts. Right? The fact that this is a WPN exclusive, granted to just WPN premium stores, but regardless, I am always in favor of things that support the local game stores. You know, I think anytime you can have a manufacturer do something special, exclusive, whatever, to drive people to go to those local game stores, I am totally in favor of that. The other thing about this that's kind of cool is you get to open boosters that could have possibly up to 3 rares, because they include 2 rares or mythics, and you'll get what they're calling a silver screen foil, which to my knowledge I couldn't find one anywhere, so we haven't seen one just yet, but that could be a rare mythic as well, so you could get 3 rares or mythics in a booster pack. That's kind of sweet. Even better if you're drafting it, because the set, well, they wanted it to be draftable. But matter of fact, let's just use that to start into the disappointments. Because honestly, this was about as disappointing as way back when the WWF debuted the Gobbledygooker. And man, if you know, you know. If you don't, take your butt over to the other parts of YouTube and go look it up. Most disappointing thing of a childhood, let me tell you. But really, this was supposed to be a draftable product, or at least that's the way it was being sold to us. Well, it's really just both sets with no curation. So it's not like they took time to select certain cards, put certain things in or out. I mean, it's literally every card except for the basic lands. Like, that's not a curated draft experience. That's just saying, let's take some packs of Crimson Vow and some packs of Midnight Hunt, and let's just smash them together and do a chaos draft or a mixed draft or whatever. It's not a thing. The other thing is, we actually thought this was going to have older cards because, well, the box topper was Endless Ranks of the Dead. So it's like you have an older card that's your box topper with the black and white art and the promo. So we're like, sweet, maybe we could get all of these amazing reprints that could be had that are useful in multiple formats. I mean, this could have been really exciting. Honestly, some of people were even saying like, oh wait, this is going to be like Time Spiral Remastered, but for Innistrad, because we just did Time Spiral Remastered back in the spring. So that kind of made sense, but we didn't get that either. And then the treatment was literally just taking all the artwork and turning it black or white. Like, we didn't even get new art for a bunch of the cards. And that's kind of okay in and of itself, but a bunch of these cards also had black and white art in the collector's boosters. So the thing that was unique and new over here isn't really because they appear over here. So, like, why? It's so frustrating. I don't really understand why this is what it is, because we've talked about it on stream. Like, we were thinking about all the possibilities of this product could be, you know, what formats was it going to help, what cards get reprinted, what commander things were needed. Like, there were so many things that this could have solved and would have been a slam dunk product. I mean like real slam dunk, like old school Shaquille O'Neal tear down the backboard slam dunk. Like, we could have done that, and you would have helped game stores, you would have made players happy. Wizards would have made probably another, I don't know, probably $10 million off the product if they wanted to. Would have been easy money. So I'm not really sure what the purpose of this is or what it fills at this point. And honestly, if you're going to roll stuff out with this announcement, the least they could have done is show a couple of cards with the silver screen foil, because you at least want to keep people hyped about something on the product. Now, that being said, will some of these still have some value? Sure. And it's possible the silver screen foils are straight dope. And if they are, that's going to be exciting because every card in the set gets a silver screen version, which from what they described is basically the black and white art with the traditional foiling, but some silver added to it. No clue what that's going to look like. Like, I have no idea. Sounds neat, but we have yet to see one. Hopefully that'll pop up on Twitter, maybe on Blake's feed or something, or maybe Gavin will get one and show everybody. But yeah, I'm just like, when it comes back to this product, I just don't know how to feel about it. Like I said, I am totally in favor of a thing that supports retailers. I want retailers to have awesome things. I think it's great that Wizards is doing something to support them. But at the same time, I don't know who I would even recommend this product to. Matter of fact, I'm going to do another video shortly about a product Wizards of the Coast should bring back that really should exist, but that's a different topic. But on this one, I don't really even know who's meant to buy this, because if you enjoy drafting, this is a premium priced draft booster, I'm assuming, and it's just what you could buy already on the shelf, so you could just buy those boosters. Now admittedly they're not mixed, but the few people I know who've actually played the format as is with just mixed boosters in their draft pool have actually said it's not all that great. They said there are some synergies, but not as many as you would think. And I kind of get it when you go back to thinking about some zombies having decayed and some not, having more vampires in one thing that want blood tokens and stuff, and then the other couple in the other set don't really reference them or care about them. So like I kind of get it, you know? So I mean, it'll probably be fine to draft, but if that's the best we're bringing to the table, who's the for? And truthfully, here's the crazy part of all of it. I've considered buying some just because it may be a product that doesn't get bought much. I mean, and one of the things with collectibles is that, well, the thing that doesn't get purchased as much ends up being worth more later as the old products either get destroyed, sent back, whatever the case may be with each product. So I don't know. I'm really torn on this one because it feels like we were sold a false bill of goods on this one. And I'll admit, I've actually been pretty good with most of the stuff Wizards have released. Even the Commander collection things, all the Commander decks, the last couple of sets were dope, had some really cool cards in them and playable for every format it seems, right? I've been good with so much stuff, so like, man, we had like Times for Our Remastered, like we talked about earlier. There were so many things this year that were actually positive. Even Pioneer decks, that was cool. But this one, and y'all know I try to be positive around here. I really, really do. But people have already been sending me questions and asking me what I thought about it. Is it worth it? Should I buy it? But and honestly, I don't know. Like, here's the thing. It might be worth something down the road. But if you are just wanting cards to have to play with or whatever, you're probably better off just getting a couple of boxes of Midnight Hunt and Crimson Vow. I can't confidently tell you to go buy the, like, I mean, maybe you'll get more rares and mythics in there, so I guess it's worth it depending on the price, because I haven't seen the MSRP. Well, there's no real MSRP, it's just whatever it sells for. We haven't seen that lately or yet from anybody, so that's a thing. But yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of good to talk about on this one. This might honestly be Magic's gobbledygooker. Don't know what to say other than that. Anyway, let me know what you think down in the comments. Are you interested in buying it? Were you disappointed? What were you expecting out of it? I think everybody's going to have a different opinion and perspective because there were so many expectations on this type of product. But as always, be sure to like, subscribe, check out my other videos, all that other stuff. I really love and appreciate y'all. I'm sorry I came on to be negative on this one, but this one's really just disappointing. That's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.